Hey, gorgeous. We're talking today about a slightly sensitive topic: how to talk to your parents about your business. Wow, this one's going to be fun, so let's get right into it. Okay, so we've all been there. You've been at a family gathering or Christmas, or you go home to see your parents, and within 5 minutes, they're making you feel terrible about your business, absolutely horrible about money, and you go home feeling really deflated. Maybe they've said things like, "Oh, honey, we're just concerned about you, but maybe you should get a job." Or, "Is that really a business? It really sounds like you're scamming people by doing stuff online." Here's the thing, we know this. Our parents are a completely different digital generation to us. They have never seen people who have made money doing things that we do, that our generation has done. Well, maybe they have, but it's a completely different thing, and they're not going to know all the ins and outs of it. They are not doing the study and training that you're doing right now in your profession, and that's okay. So the first thing I want to say is, don't try and make your parents your mastermind buddy or your coach. It is absolutely inappropriate to try and get all of your business validation and all of the pats on your back from people who really don't understand your business. So it's really important that you don't go to people who aren't quote unquote qualified to help give you advice, because of course they're going to see you as a little girl or a little, maybe like a teenager. They're going to see you in that way. So it's really important that you have appropriate sources to share some of those successes and challenges with. For example, a coach or a mastermind. Don't try and make your parents into that role. I know that can be hard, right? Because we sometimes just want a pat on the back, but they don't need to know all the ins and outs of your business. I've got something more on that in a second. Step number 2 is to really know what your no-go topics are and what your triggers are. So maybe someone in your family has a habit of talking really negatively about rich people, or really negatively about entrepreneurs, that they're all scammers and they're all really horrible people. So you have to know what those trigger subjects are for you. So when you go over there, you're prepared, and it means maybe you can change the subject, you can change the topic. Maybe you can go into the bathroom and do some EFT beforehand so you don't freak out, or anything that you need to do to make sure that those topics don't trigger you. Now, the third thing to do, and remember, this is advice if your parents are totally supportive and they want to hear everything, go for it. I'm not telling you not to tell your parents about your business if they're totally up for it. However, if they're parents who don't quite understand and they have triggered you and they haven't been necessarily positive, here's a third tip that has worked so well for me. It's unbelievable. Write a book for your business. Write a book, because everyone understands what a book is. And I remember when I did have my book and my family would say, "How's your book doing?" And I'd go, "Well, my book is just one part of my overall marketing strategy. It's just one part of my marketing funnel. How I really make my money is XYZ." And I could just see their eyes glaze over. But the thing is, they understood what a book was. They didn't understand what e-courses were, or some of the even life coaching. They were like, "What's that? That's a scam." But they totally understood what a book was. So now, even though, again, a book is just such a small part of my business, when I see family members and they ask how my book is, I say, "Great, thanks for asking." And that's it. I feel good, they feel good. No one had to have any awkward conversations about sales funnels and marketing strategies. It was just a lovely transaction. So there are my tips for talking to your parents. And actually, my mum just arrived, so I have to go. So remember, your parents aren't your business coach. Work out what those no-go topics are for you and write a book, because everyone understands books. Now, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Are your parents supportive about your business? What is the worst thing that they've ever said that's kind of made you go, thanks, mum and dad? Or if you have really supportive parents or you've had a really good experience, share that as well so we can learn from your tips. And if you don't know me, I'm Denise from luckybitch.com. Make sure you come over and check out some of my resources for you on how to deal with your money blocks, how to deal with some of these awkward money conversations, and so you can create a first-class life and business. I'll see you there. Bye. Hey, gorgeous Lucky Bee. Are you confused about what to charge for your products and services? Maybe you're stuck doing work for free, or worse, you've outgrown some of your clients, but you have no idea how to increase your prices. Honestly, it's a total minefield, and when you have your own business, nobody can set your prices for you. Not to mention all the mindset stuff that comes up when you're trying to charge for what you do. But don't worry, I'm here to help. I'm Denise Duffield Thomas, money mindset mentor and author of the book, Get Rich Lucky Bitch. I help women like you learn how to enjoy making money. And I've got a totally free pricing workshop for you. You're going to learn how to set prices that totally resonate with you, how to gracefully increase your prices, and I'll even give you word-for-word scripts on how to make your clients really excited about your new rates. Just enter your details on this page or at luckybitch.com/pricing and you'll get immediate access to this workshop. This can totally be your best month ever, and it's the perfect time to sort out your prices. So sign up now, gorgeous, and I'll see you on the free workshop.